Oh, there we go. All right, this should be good. At least I think this should be good.
You wake up, podcast time, baby.
Oh God. What?
Wait, is it even the right screen? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's the wrong screen.
Wait,
I am a total dummy.
why are you sharing a screen on Discord?
Maybe someone doesn't want to go there.
What?
I am on.
Wait, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me see.
Ah,
Okay, I see it.
okay.
I bet.
We really are winging shit, huh? Do we even know what to do?
Yes.
Ah,
No. Maybe. Perhaps. Anyway. Welcome to the first episode of Curb Your BPM.
that's so scuff. I love you. That's so scuff. Record that shit. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that on permanent play from now on.
I'm just
Yes.
I'm just gonna record this shit on Twitch because I got
Yeah.
like VODs enabled.
Okay.
Bet.
Okay. Off stream. You literally have Reaper open, you fuck nugget. Just cut that shit early.
Get dung.
First 10 minutes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
hi. First episode of Curb Your BPM. This is gonna be an hour plus, somewhat, of talking about rhythm games, which is gonna definitely be a fun topic to talk about and not one that we exhaust after 2 to 3 episodes.
And definitely not the one that we're going to like go into a fucking rage because
Yep.
the things that have been going on is making me so angry, and I want to like punch the wall near me
So
because one of
this is an entire coping mechanism for Sync, basically.
yeah, because like I can't go to the arcade, and like this is the only arcade content I can do. So fuck all of you, COVID. Yeah, I'm coming.
And
I'm coming to the arcades near you.
that's the game. Oh, do we have any BPM? No, right?
No,
No.
no,
Okay,
we don't.
understandable. I bet. Alright, so we have gathered for this podcast a list of topics that we are going to proceed to talk about for the next hour or so. And this has all been done in a very scuffed Google document that we have placed checks in front of and not arranged. So
Are you going to open that now?
yeah. Oh, wait, let me
Are
see.
you fucking going to open that now? You're gonna show that on screen?
I don't think so. I don't know, am I? Should I?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that real quick, man. Display capture. Now, here we go. Here's the thing. Topics to discuss, technical terms, infamous songs, AOU songs, FGV. Is this an input delay or do I just suck? Questions I ask myself daily. When will I ever get good?
Will I? Good question.
That's the neat
I
part.
won't. Next question.
That's the neat part, you don't. Getting to the next level. Rhythm may be universal, but you can only get so far before different controls stop you from getting anywhere. 4 keys, 7 keys, 8 keys, 25 keys, 26 keys, using your legs, using your head, using your entire torso, using 2 sticks to control the taiko. I mean, nothing. 500.
You can use whatever the fuck parts you want.
Yeah, and the best part is you don't have to
whatever-
spend $500 to do it. You can just spend it
Shut-
$2
shut-
on your nearest
shut the fuck up.
arcade.
You shut the fuck up. That was one time. Anyway,
One
my
time.
rhythm controller was my rhythm controller is like 700.
Yo, what now? 700?
Yeah. Free shipping. Free
Free
shipping.
Just because it has free shipping? Just because it has free shipping doesn't mean you need to spend that
No,
much on
that
it.
was like pre. No, that was like pre. As in, like that's not with other shipping price. With other shipping price, it was like 8. It was like 850.
Still a terrible financial decision. But
Yeah, but like, what a decision to make.
That aside, that aside.
Mm.
I mean, I've already spent like probably like more than 2,000 like cumulative over the past 5 to 6 years that I've been playing rhythm games. detecting the
Mm.
beats, if you will, because I'm a detective VTuber. Haha, get it? Ha.
Anyway, skip that shit.
Yeah. So moving on. uh, special controls. How to teach games. How to teach rhythm games to absolute babies. How to see shit. Is this like? Is this like a fucking
Yeah, one of those things because like sometimes like
no,
babies who just
is
like
this a
run into like
tagline or an episode? Like, do we have how to teach rhythm games to absolute babies? Like, how to see shit? Is this a tagline or is it an episode?
I mean we can make it an episode.
Okay, so how to see shit, an episode. What's the next episode? How to
How
touch
to play
keys.
shit. How to play shit.
I need to stroke these beats. You know, feel the
I had to click this plastics.
feel the target bar. Sightline concept, compartmentalizing patterns. I can't wait to hear about this because I genuinely have no idea what a sightline concept is.
It's just I mean if you were to play like Beat 2DX you would know about the towel the towel meme.
As any game that
And
ends with X, I probably don't play. IIDX, SDVX, Groove,
PDX.
yeah, Groove Coaster EX, uh, My
You've
DX.
never played PDX?
What's a PDX?
Project Diva, you fucking loser.
I've
Have you
only
ever
played
played
it a
that game?
few times before they pulled it out of the arcades.
So get fucked then. Do you not have a PSP?
Do I look like I'm rich enough for consoles? I'm like halfway in with a fucking budget GK61 and you want me to get an entire fucking PSP for one rhythm game. What am I gonna do? Play Danganronpa?
Could be. Anyway, it's been like 7 minutes and it's already shown like our dynamics as co-casts. We're going to like fight
This is
a
going to be
lot. So
fun. Not for us, for the viewers. Not for us.
toxic relationship, maybe.
Hell yeah.
The fun part. The fun part of anything.
Using your toxic relationship for entertainment.
The pursuit of content. Fuck.
Hell
Push or
yeah.
someone followed. Maybe I need to like turn off my follower.
A gray area of stimulators. Perfect play versus clear play. Infamous meme slash gimmick mimic my ass. Sections and their validity. Like what were you gonna talk about that? Sankyu from like Sankyu from My Mai's Utagies or some shit. Or just like the all of fucking My Mai's Utagies.
No, because like sometimes there are like some sections that are regarded as infamous. Like what? Like if you were to play 2DX, you would know about BSB, Beachside Baby Boy. Well, it's basically like the whole game is just scratches and you have to like one hand the whole track.
I'm almost
And then like there is this sections and so basically like, in Sound Vortex there's like every song with seashell in it has to have like a certain pattern of cross hands. That's aptly named the seashell scramble by some people in the community. And like
which game
so,
is this? SDVX or IDX?
Sound Vortex.
Vortex, okay.
There's like a lot of examples of this in like all kinds of games if you look around.
And it's like an actual.
Yeah, people have been like, arguing whether like, this is like an actual content that you have to learn, or is it just a meme? Or maybe like a more general example of this would be softlands. Basic softland is an IDX term for slowdowns, like random ass slowdowns in the track. Yeah, and like people have been arguing until now: is softland a tech or a gimmick? That's one thing that people.
It's something that you have to get used to because like it's songs slow down. You need to like accommodate the song, you know, not the song accommodating to you. Like, it can't
Yeah,
stay on,
that's
like,
still yeah.
You feel?
Yeah, that's like personally my take also, but like there's also like a good take on the other side, since the amount of tracks with softland isn't really that much, and the tracks that do have softland generally present themselves as memes. If you feel.
Okay, yeah.
Like the whole remember Feel Sickness in Sound Vortex?
If you think I've ever played Sound Vortex, you're incredibly wrong.
Do I have to like start showing Sound Vortex contents whenever we talk? Yeah, perhaps. I think. Okay.
If
anyway,
is a word, why isn't per B?
Could be, sir. Could haps. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we need to like actually prepare materials because fuck.
what?
We
Okay.
should show what we're
All right.
talking
All
about.
right.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Oh,
Okay,
hello, Moose. Hello, Ver.
I'm still
Sorry,
shaky, baby.
volume on OBS a bit soft. Okay, let me move my mic closer to my mouth or something. Give me a sec. Or like
Just
I
kiss
should
your microphone for her.
or
I
increase my
haven't
microphone
showed my
volume. Are you
thing.
sure you want me to increase my microphone volume?
Could be. You would never know.
Because like if I increase my microphone volume, you might go deaf, or like you might need to like readjust on your end. Okay,
That's the
is this
risk
better?
I'm willing to take,
Is this
baby.
better?
That's okay.
Okay, this is good,
I'm
right?
used to earapes. Yeah,
All
I'm used
right,
to
very
earapes.
cool,
Don't worry.
very nice. Okay, okay,
That's
so
not the clean.
okay, what? Oh, wait, I'm a B-Jax. What are those?
I'm a B is like, do you know about I'm a B?
I'm a
It's
B.
a new track. Yeah, I'm a B is like a new track, and
Right.
oh fuck. I need to like set things up. Shit. So this is basically what we're talking about.
I mean,
We
it's
have like
yeah.
a full ass list. No, I'm showing on like my screen because I
I
haven't showed
see.
it on my screen since then.
So
I'm
okay,
real
all right. So
been
dense.
relying on you. Yeah, I've been relying on you as a proper host of this event because you asked me to do this, and I'm like, yo, fucking bet, let's meet, let's
So
go, and then like I'm
desu So
yes,
desu yo ne.
fucking weeb.
Gomena sorry nasai.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
this is why I'm calling you the FNF brain rot person.
I,
It's showing.
well,
It's showing.
I'm sorry. I have quality content to show. Woo.
Okay, okay. Mention rhythm games you play on Steam. 1, FNF. 2, Osu. 3.
A Dance of Fire and Ice.
Alright. Okay,
Also,
that's a good
FNF
game.
isn't.
That's a good game.
I thought you said it
That's a good
was.
game.
I thought you said it was bad last time because it's like one hit KO.
It's bad, but like other than that, it's good really. Like the concept is good. It's just that like the one hit thing is boggling me.
Yeah, like Groove Coaster, right? Like it's
Uh,
Groove
uh, uh.
Coaster, but a bit worse.
It's good concept, but why the fuck are you doing this?
I know, yeah. Hey, what about? Oh, Quaver. Quaver's
Okay,
a.
I was okay. Quaver is OM, but better. So you get a pass because you're not playing OM.
What's OM?
Also Mania,
Also
baby.
Mania. Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember that game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
You don't like
But
it?
yeah, nah.
Oh
Why would?
man,
Yeah, I mean the game is fun. Like I'm not shitting on people who like playing that game, but
it's
fuck
difficult.
that
It's
game.
difficult.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, I'm a
Okay, you still
BSI.
want me to like talk, you still want me to talk about Amabi?
Hell yeah, yeah. What are Irma B Jacks?
So there's a new track called Amabi in my mind. I think it was released let me check shit up.
The master, or is there a remaster? Is there even a
The
remaster?
master. No, it's there's no remaster.
What's
So
the level?
the level is 14
Oh, 14.
yeah.
All right, I'm playing it.
It's an easy 14 though.
All right, I'm
It's
playing
an
it.
easy 14. Right. So you
Oh,
fucking
it's a
play the
boss.
thing and like
It's a boss track.
it's a boss track, yeah. Okay, there's like nothing wrong right now, and then like you immediately see what's gonna happen in around the 1 minute mark, I think, because that's when the song starts.
Yeah.
My thing is delaying. Don't mind me. Okay, yeah. On the 50-second mark,
50 seconds.
50-second mark, you're going to see the shit. What the fuck is this?
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not
And
that
like,
bad.
okay,
It's not that bad yet.
yeah, it's not that bad. But
Holy
the
fuck!
yeah, see, now you're seeing with your eyeballs. Now you know,
No! Jesus
and
Christ!
that marks like my whole ass week because
How many
I've
taps
been
are
like
there on that shit? What the fuck is this? This isn't even like a 16 tap. This is like a 132. I think.
it's a 16.
It's a
It's
16?
16.
Might as
It's
well
a
be a
16.
32 at that point.
It's just jacks. It's just that you've never seen a jack in my mind.
I have seen
Um,
Jacks in my. Well, excuse you, I've played Hera. I've played my fair share of Hera. How dare you?
Yeah, I was about to go there, you fucker. Can you wait?
No, fuck you! You act like I ain't
Uh,
ever seen a Jack before in my mind. Jesus. Oh my
Okay,
god.
this is how the podcast is going to go for the next 45 minutes. I
Definitely,
hope you guys
yes.
bear with it. Yeah,
All right.
this is the
Let's
fun
see.
part.
How many jacks are there? In this shit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. You know what? Let me
Yeah,
just.
the jacks are like actually fun. It's just that it caught people super off guard when like
1,
they
2, 3,
first played
4,
the thing.
5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Like
5.
it's
1, 1,
okay.
2, 3, 4. Dude, you can't play
Mm-mm.
this on one live without like a great or like a good, unless you're really good at my mind. Like you've played it for 10
Hey,
years and
hey,
then good.
hey, fucking get good, shithead.
Hey,
Anyway,
hey, fuck you. This is one life we're talking about here. I couldn't even get past like Shin First Done without like 4 tries.
what the fuck was that?
4 entire tries, Shin First Done. Excuse you, how?
Okay,
Okay,
then.
you know what? How long did it take for you to get past Shin First? Oh wait, you can't even play because you're stuck at.
Yeah, I can't play. I can't play.
Damn
I'm
it.
stuck in finale. Shut up.
Damn it. Okay, fine, fine.
I'll try. Okay, I'll try later when I come to Singapore. Okay.
Alright, bet.
Uh.
Okay, so what's
Okay.
the another one? Customs for established rhythm games and their place in a game.
Hmm.
Mini
Hmm.
SPX God King. I grant on customs to get good. Eh?
Ah. Me. Okay. Okay. That's an SDP expert. I don't really think you know them. But like basically, Mini just came into the scene,
Mhm.
into the tournament scene, and just destroyed shit. Like people know he was good.
Yeah.
Like he's shown like scores of like the 20 of like 19 for the PUC.
Uh-huh.
It's like he's like one of
Custom
those
controller, right?
no custom as in custom charts.
Oh, custom charts.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And basically like when people went to him because like he won the last KAC. He
Mhm.
fucking remember the KAC with 666 on it?
I think so. Yeah, it was an
He
event, right?
fu- yeah, it's a he side with a chat. It's a 20 chat side with. He fucking asked it on the first try.
Oh
So yeah,
shit.
he's like an actual god. And like when I think there's like a really small Korean interview thing about like Mini, and like he fucking said, yeah, I just play on custom chats, man. Those dumb stuffs, I consume those chats. And like this is
Yikes.
what like those like over chat shit. I played that, he says, and then like that kind of brings me asking questions like what like do you think making customs is like worth it to guide, or is there like any is that valid?
Mhm.
Because like if you think about it, there are like some differences between cultures between custom chats and proper chats.
Mhm.
There are like some taboos in customs that are not followed in like official chats at all.
Mhm.
With the recent example being the recent of Bionex, a 19 a level 19 chat in South Vortex which pulled off what could be called a dick move.
All right.
Where you would fucking where you like forced to in 262 BPM you just fucking like one hand immediately with like your right hand on your right knob and your left hand on like CD, which is like a dick move because it's so fast you can't see it coming. And that's like when that's like not that's not something that people want to see in a custom chat, and they'd be go like, yo, can you please put this shit away? It's why the fuck are you doing this? It's like it's a dick move, and like the people who actually made sound for text charts for a living does it anyway. So what's the fucking point? Like so, there's like a gap of there's like a differences being customs and officials, and like can one be used as on another? Like can I grind customs on official? Can I grind officials on customs? Can I get good? Can I get good on like Beatmania by playing Overjoys on BMS? That's like the whole ass question. That
I.
are we going to talk? Yeah, yeah. Basically,
Damn. Like overcharted songs are kind of. I'm not gonna lie. Overcharted songs are a bit cancerous. I think. Like yikes, kind of do, you know. So to expect people to like grind on like overcharted songs to get good, it's a bit of a. I think it's a bit of a mistake.
yeah, but like if you think about it, there's no like I was going to like make a whole ass episode about this. I was going to like mark this as like one whole episode later.
Bet.
But Mm-mm-mm-mm. Basically, I think there's like a link between auto gecko music. You know what for people who don't know what auto gecko music is, auto gecko music is like those genres of music that you'd only listen to in like a rhythm game for super hard songs. So basically, all of Chamelea's songs right now.
Oh
And
yeah, and a bunch of songs that are in Dance Dance Revolution or Guitar Dora or whatever or IDX, that kind of stuff.
those songs that are like clearly made to be played super hard.
Chaos
Like
Eater.
yeah, that one also fits.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like sometimes there's eventually like so little you can do in terms of like music to chart stuff that makes sense and it's also hard for people to train on. People start overcharting shit to grind. And I think like that's like the next step, because like this is one thing that the what's the name? This is one thing that like the actual game providers does not provide. And we have to like make shit on our own. Like we want to get even better than whatever you're providing at all. How do we do that? Customs.
And
And how do that?
yeah, sorry. And that is
No,
how
no,
the
you
whole
go.
that is how the whole niche of BMS came in. BMS is the best part of the rhythm of the rhythm game community, because now we have an entire we don't need to rely on existing songs. Who needs existing songs to play like rhythm games? We can just make our own music and get better at it ourselves. We have our own rhythm game community music making competition with blackjack and hookers. I'm just kidding about the blackjack and hookers part, obviously. BMS stands for
Beat music software.
music, right? Beat music software.
Yeah.
So Bofu is an entire competition that stands for BMS of Fighters United. That is it's an entire competition. It's the best. It's great. It's like an entire event where people come together and make music and like flashy as hell visuals, and it is the best thing to happen to the rhythm game community so far, other than custom controllers, which I'm sure Sync would know a lot about. Thank you to give me a second. Wait, what happened? Wait, I heard an alert, but I see nothing. Oh right, because I forgot to add the alert screen.
Did you turn the thing off? So
Yeah,
what
I
the
turned
fuck?
the alert. I turned the alert thing off. I'm so sorry. What happened? I don't know what happened. Shit, let me refresh my activity feed.
Should go on. Anyway.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Bofu is like the fucking the equivalent of shut the fuck up. We're going to make a joke later on. We're going to make that joke later on.
You
In
bet.
the whole last episode about Bofu. Anyway, basically Bofu is the equivalent of you know what happens when like a startup company gets what's the name how do you call the thing when like Google like takes another Google takes like another other like startup company's thing and makes it their own. That's what's happening with Bofu.
Wait, they're getting bought over?
Yeah. You know when Google buys for people who don't know,
They got
and like
integrated by what? By who?
Yeah, by actual proper rhythm games, like everything in the fucking BMS and everything in other rhythm games right now. Like for people who don't really understand what the importance of BMS and Bofu in proper rhythm games, it's like you know what happens when Google buys off like a whole ass startup company.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google. Now we
isn't that
place
called
Google.
investing?
That's not investing, but there's another term for it, which I don't remember because I'm an idiot. But there's a term for it.
Okay.
I forgot. Yeah. Okay, now if you were to replace Google with like existing rhythm games and like established and startups with like whatever entries are in the last year of Bofu. Now that's what's happening to like a lot of rhythm games right now. Sure, there's like a lot of original content by like in-house musicians also. But sometimes you see like the weird ass Bofu tracks on my on other tracks, and it'd be
There's like Mope made it into my mind recently.
Mope.
Milk was already in my mind since a long time ago.
Okay, Freedom Dive is a Bofu song, just in case you don't know. to you also nerds, Freedom Dive is a BMS song.
Look, buddy,
Uh,
I'm going in terms of time.
okay.
Honey,
Okay. You can go, sir.
honey.
Okay, go off, King.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bofu is like Bofu is great because there's like these bunch of songs that just come out and they're just so good. Like there might be Otogeko, right? But they're like,
Yes.
but there's so many good songs that genuinely come out of it, like credits, and options by Froms.
I see you from Sim as well. I love you.
Bet, let's go. We about to pop off. All of their songs are
Mm.
so good. Like there are many colors is also like really good.
Yeah, the shit.
Yeah,
And Bofu like started a whole ass community just so like people who are kind of, if there's people who are
yeah,
listening.
and
Yeah, Bofu started like a whole ass community of like people who just make chats, knowing like they would like submit it to like official songs. So there's like a lot of high quality shit down there. If you're willing to look around, there's everything down there.
definitely, and
Mm.
the best part, the part I like about it, right, is that they have individual communities, like even within Bofu. Like there's one part where they make music, there's one part where they make the visuals, and it's just like it requires like a diverse skill set or like a diverse amount of people with diverse skill sets to come together to make like one thing, and that's great.
Yeah.
Like CSQN, like I think let's let's get funky now. I think what's the song name? Like both of those are like I think
That's a
kind of
lot.
inspired
Mm.
by the by the Bofu community.
Mm.
You know, so
In
that
fact, like those artists have been in Bofu before.
yeah.
So like this is also like the time to like introduce themselves to the whole ass established rhythm game up there. Like you've like
Camellia.
Camila no, I don't think Camila started as a Bofu, but there's a lot of people who
Yeah.
started way down there as Bofu. Fucking Kurorak, fucking Firm started at
Yeah, from
Bofu.
started at Bofu.
Sai started at
Hell
Bofu.
yeah.
Shiki. Oh, I want to like make a tribute episode to
Yeah.
Shiki later.
R.I.P.
Just sad he
man.
died. Yeah, yeah. Rest in
It's
peace, baby boy.
made like made a sizable impact on the rhythm game com.
He basically made Transcore. He made Transcore into a thing, and like yeah. So going back to a bit about like the whole as you need a lot of things to happen to make one Bofu entry. So basically, people enter as a team, and like a team consists of someone who does the song, someone who does the visuals, and someone who does key sounds, someone who charts, because like charts have to actually make sense,
So
and
the charts also serve as a baseline for other rhythm games to adapt and like
mm, 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 mm,
kind of set up their charts to the actual chart itself. Because
mm.
without an actual chart, without an actual BMS chart to follow, most rhythm games would probably set their chart, like put their own charters in, and that would result in a very varying amount of different techniques that you need for each rhythm game for each chart. So having a chart for the song itself helps consistency across like different rhythm games.
Yeah, case study number one, conflict is very consistent.
Uh-huh. Conflict is a song by Siramaru and Altri. Was it Altri? Or did Altri do Volscotch, I think. I remember
No.
Siramaru, right?
Yeah, there's almost one. No, cranky, my guy. Simon cranky.
Oh yeah, Cranky. Sheesh. Yeah, and it's a banger of a song. I recommend you check it out. There's a lot of renditions of Conflict, and my friends like to call it cornflake, obviously because of reasons. So it's a song that appears in Trunithm, in My Mind, Groove Coaster, Jubeat. I think even appear in Dance Rush, right? Is it?
No,
No,
no.
no Dance Rush.
So the whole thing is that like conflict is a BMS thing, and it takes a lot of time for BMS songs to like come up in Bemani now, due to like Bemani being a fucking bitch in terms of like the licenses. But they show up in like a lot of non-Bemani stuffs. All of Sega has it, Onkeki has it, Junitam has it, My has it.
I think
Basically, every fucking mobile rhythm games will have conflict at some point. I'm
Citus?
looking at you, Project Seika. You'll have conflict at some point.
Wait,
Bet.
Pro Seka has conflict.
No. But I'm betting they will at some point. At
Bet.
some point, they have to.
Oh my god.
Project Sekai, conflict, Hatsune Miku remix or some shit. Calling it right now.
No. That can't happen. It can't happen. I'm betting it's not gonna happen. Come on. How?
But what if? But
What?
what if?
There, there's never been a precedent. No, like seriously, though, there's never been a precedent of like a Vocaloid mobile game. You know, so it's still kind of hard to tell. But I really don't think that they're going to include like BMS songs into like a game that's specifically catered for Vocaloid and pop music. Yeah.
I guess. Okay, so like maybe D4DJ conflict.
Oh yeah, D4DJ possible.
The
Definitely.
D4DJ is will have it. Akeya has it. I think. The Citus have it.
Citus?
Citus.
I
The
think
Citus have
Citus
conflict.
or
Yeah.
Citus 2 has conflict, yeah. Conflict Citus.
DJ Max has it.
Oh yeah, Citus
Okay.
2 has conflict.
There's a lot. There's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Seven's Code. I don't even know I don't even know what game Seven's Code is, but there's conflict in there.
My god.
Mustache even have conflict. Dynamics has conflict. Soundfortex has conflict. Beat Saber has conflict. Forest has
Oh
conflict.
yeah, speaking of which, the AOU. It's an
Oh,
entire
yeah.
thing, right? Like even
Mm.
with BMS, there's still like there's even songs that they specifically cater for rhythm games for the AOU. One of the more popular songs, Garakuta Dollplay. Definitely one of the most popular rhythm game songs out there, I think.
Was Garakuta made for AOU or like,
It
was
was-
it made first and then it got like passed around on AOU? Because I think it's the other way. They made Garakuta first and then they pass it around as
yeah. I think so. Yeah, it wasn't made for the AOU.
Yeah,
it
because
was already
because
for-
AOU was the first AOU where Garakuta was in is in like around Orange.
yeah,
Orange
wait,
Plus?
green.
Yes. No, it's in Orange because
No,
like
it was the
Fujinamo
boss-
came in Orange.
No, but it was the
No.
boss track of My Green.
Oh no, the track is in Green Plus. The AU event was in Orange.
Oh yeah, sheesh. So
The song is in Green. You're right, but like, and then it got passed around in Orange, which is why you get something like Fujin Rumble.
Fujin Rumble,
We get shit, yeah,
Vertex.
It's like Vertex, whatever the fuck the red background song is.
Mata Saitama.
Yeah, the fucking the whole ass Saitama series. We got one of them. The fucking okay, sir. The fucking what's the other? Oh yeah, Flower. Yeah, Flower. Of course.
Flower.
Of course, Flower.
Most popular song as well. Actually, yeah, Flower is definitely a popular song. There's like a bunch of remixes of it and all that.
Yeah, there's like 2 remixes in Sound Vortex, and I hate both of them. Fuck you. I don't like you. Flower is a fuck.
Stay hating, hater.
You see, no, shut the fuck up. I like Flower in other games. In this game, fuck you. In Sound Vortex, you bad.
What happened to
The chat,
Flower
the
in
chat,
Sound
the
Vortex?
chat suck balls. The chat suck balls.
Can't be
The
that
chat
bad.
suck.
It can't be that bad.
Yeah, but then again, my preferences is like food. But then again, I like playing Softland. So what can you say? I'm no judge of quality.
What can I say except you're welcome? I don't know the song actually. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
onwards to the next shit. What do we have?
I'm looking at Flower right now. We have.
Okay, sir. Do please look at Flower.
This isn't that bad yet.
It's just it just doesn't vibe.
Okay, where does
Like-
the bad part come?
I haven't even played Flower in a while. Maybe I have to like I'll do like a proper occasion stream in next week, and then I have to like play Flower for 10 plays to remind me of what the bad part of the song is, because like I vividly remember in my gut there's something bad. in the chat, but like I can't remember.
Alright,
But
let's
anyway,
go.
yes. Anyway, yes. I'm not vibing
Oh, damn.
flowers. I think it's just like a really bland chart
Oh, fair.
on like a release with very good charts on the 18th.
Yeah, fair
So
point. Arcade
yeah.
maintenance, damage, etc. Oh boy, this is something both of us are going to have a lot of fun talking about.
And by fun, I'm going to get so angry about this. Haha.
Oh hell
Arcade.
yeah! So,
Hmm.
what's your first worst like? What's your first myth about like the arcade?
Okay, myth as in what?
As in, like, what do you have to say about like arcade damage?
About arcade damage, like I've never seen like a myth because it all happened in front of me. I've seen some dude just like punch a my button so hard it like caved inside.
The
I've
my
seen like
button.
the my button. I've seen cracked my screens. I've seen like Densash panels missing a screw, so like everything is just ghost pressing like shit. I've seen knobs failing to turn around. I've seen turntables with dirty shit on it.
SDVX on side tip for all of y'all Singaporeans out there. For if you go to Next, right? If you go to the SDVX at Next, the machine on the right, like there are two SDVX machines, right? The machine on the right, the left knob doesn't work, so you might want to be careful of that because it caused me like a
What?
lot of issues.
The left knob doesn't work. Like it won't spin.
No, as
Or
in
what?
like it spins, but it's like loose. It's like it's disconnected from the bottom knob,
I'm not going there. Fucking not going there. Okay. Y'all better recommend me like good arcades on Singapore if
But
you
no,
want
the
to like
issue is Next is one of the better arcades in Singapore.
okay, fuck off then. Well,
Bruh.
to be honest, like Time Zone as like the Amazon as like one of the good arcades in
Bro.
Indo also has like those issues as well.
Time Zone is one of the
Yeah.
most overpriced arcades in Singapore.
And we only have those in here. So So yes, that's my
Monopoly,
struggle,
huh?
baby. Yeah, that's my struggle. I have to
Yeah.
exist.
Go fish. I don't
It
know
just
what card
happens.
games there are other than Monopoly and Go Fish and poker. Jesus. Man. Okay,
There's
but for real though, like, okay, here's the thing. A my game, okay, at Next can go for like to 150 Singapore dollars. One
okay.
my
How much is
game at Time Zone
okay?
is
How much is 150 SGD to idea? I need to like put up a
uh
fucking money converter.
150 SGD to rupiah. Was it?
16K. Okay, 16K. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay, or
Hmm.
to USD, it's 110 United States dollars, or if we're talking about Norwegian krone,
So whatever the fuck money you use, you can use the fucking Ugandan
993
name.
Norwegian krone.
It's like 16K,
Mhm.
16K Indo money. So
Yeah,
what
no, but here's
what
the
could go
thing.
wrong?
Here's the
Mm,
thing.
mm,
In Time
mm,
Zone, if you're not playing at
mm,
one specific outlet,
mm.
that one specific outlet is 250, by the way. If you're not playing at that specific outlet, it goes to 270, which is
Okay, fuck
270,
you
an
then.
entire
Okay.
dollar and 20 cents more. It's
28K.
terrible.
No, fuck you. Okay, time zone. I'm going to shank you. What the fuck?
I look like I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I'm genuinely not making a joke. Like, this isn't a bit. It's 270 if you're a premium member, by the way. 270 if you have a blue/gold card. 290 or $3 if you have a normal card. Like, you just came into like the Time Zone, you're like a 7-year-old kid. Oh, look, haha, funny washing machine. You go there, $2.90, $3 for one my game.
It's it's those people. I'd like to say a fuck you to all of those people.
Lower your damn prices, Time Zone. Your competition is going everywhere and you're getting stuck in the same goddamn place. Get your hit in a game, bloody hell. Okay, that's
Well,
my
they can
rant.
just like go back. They can just like put like shit in Indo because like there's no more arcades going on here. They're like the only big names.
God damn.
Yeah, they hold like a whole ass monopoly on my. Basically, the only reason like, and for some point they tried to like hold the monopoly for Bay Money games also, but like they kind of failed, and like now, so basically like there's like arcades and three main arcades in Indo, which is like Time Zone, Amazon, and Transmart. Time Zone has all the Segas, and by Segas I mean my because like we don't have like
Sega
the
Tower
funky
somehow.
we don't have the funky Sega games,
Mhm.
the Chunitham, just Pirate Forehead. Oops.
Damn.
Yeah. And the other funky Sega game, Ongeki, which we also don't have in Southeast Asia. So Time Zone holds like a whole monopoly to my, and then Amazon hosts like the crumbs of Sega shit that Time Zone doesn't want to. Like they have like the secondary my caps, but they have like a lot of a lot of like Bemani caps. So basically, every Amazon you see is going to have like at least one DDR cap, so which is good. They're like the blessings in life. I love you, Amazon. Please fuck me. And
Jeff Bezos is going to show up to your doorstep and come into your room.
is going to like shank a whole ass SMX pad into me, which costs like 30 mil ideas.
Let's keep the stream
So
PG.
not fun.
I'm just
And like
kidding.
and then there's fucking Transmart who has like one cap only, and that's like Gitadora. But that's like their fucking niche. So everyone, the Transmart stays alive because of Gitadora players. It's so funny.
So Time Zone something more and what now?
Time Zone, Amazon,
Uh-huh.
Amazon with an E, not Amazon. The Jeff Bezos, the Jeff Bezos, and the Transmart. That's it. That's like the three main babies. The rest are just like small stuffs. And the scene. Oh, maybe I have to like add this as like a possible episode later. The scene of like simulators,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
like because like we live in a place where like we
We-
can't really go out. The first Indo doesn't even have like a proper arcade scene prior to basically like sure Indo has like a arcade scene. Basically they have like a lot of DJ Max Technica scene, and then like it died out, and then Pump came in, and then
We
Pump
live in a
still exists in.
society.
We do live in a society. Thank you very much. And then like the whole as my like basically rejuvenated the Indo scene in arcades. And but like we still have like games we can't play. Sound Vortex is very hard to find. DDR is very hard to find. No, DDR caps which are like actually good, properly maintained. One of which is like if you find a place with a like an actual like proper DDR pads, you just go there. Just go there. It's going to break in like 2 months tops.
What the
So go there one last.
Oh yeah, speaking of
You
which,
know how
children in
fucking hard.
arcades. Woo! That's an entire doozy by itself. The reason why arcade cabinets break so frequently, most of the time, it's not because of errant players. There might be some of those, but not all the time. Sometimes it's because of children.
Yeah, the students will fucking like mash buttons.
Which is sad
And,
because
like-
arcades are like places where children go to, but they come in to rhythm games and then they just like haha funny smash machine. And then that happens.
I mean, it's kind of like unfortunately because like this is like their place. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Oh, I just realized.
Which is like
Oh, wow.
yeah,
I just realized the
that came
notifications I heard were from your side.
yeah that came into my
Discord.
stream. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
On Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Because
Anyway,
you're
thank you,
sharing your stream of me on Discord too.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Bruh.
My bad. It's on me, fam. Fuck off.
God. So
Anyway,
Yep.
child in arcades, like it's kind of sad, but like, what can we do to like teach them to not do that. It's kind of hard, and like we're not there every time. You know, there are more childs than there are arcade players.
You want to
You
bet?
feel? You want to see how much much of like natality rate in Indo?
No, well, see, no, see, here's the thing. Arcade players and children.
Mm, mm,
Children are not all arcade players, right?
mm.
But all arcade players are children.
Same. Yeah, but if like all childs were to go to a fucking arcade right now, if you snap a finger and like all the kids are in next right now, and then they all like mash one button, what the fuck would happen? Huh?
Broke button type
Yeah,
beat. You feel?
yeah. That's it. And that's but like we can't really like teach people to to not mash it because like it's not really like our it's not really our responsibility. Like it's the arcade owner's responsibility, but somehow we have to do it because like the arcade owner doesn't really like care.
Arcade
Which
owners aren't really invested in rhythm games.
yeah,
They're only invested in the people who play rhythm games. So
yeah,
they
which
only
is why we have to
care.
like clean. Which is why we have to like actually clean arcade caps on our own.
Which
So
is
for people who don't like really know about like arcade about like how to maintenance an arcade cap, basically they require a fuck ton of maintenance, like a metric fuck ton. You need like every week you need to like at least do some like light cleanings, and every month you need to do like a proper deep clean. And they don't really care because like they don't because like one, it's like super hard to like maintain that level of maintenance to a specific cap only. Whereas you can just leave and you can just leave like a maximum tune cap like forever, and it will not break ever. Because like who the fuck breaks a maximum tune cap? Oh no, actually never mind. I've seen one break one. Anyway, uh
sing.
sometimes
I'm sorry
mm,
to tell you, but
mm,
maximum
mm.
tune caps are broken like daily
Okay, good then then
because
like
of
at
like
least it's not
wheel slammers. You know.
it's not like my actual good. Can it makes my point even better then?
Because there's okay. Here's the thing. There's an
Mm,
entire meme here among like arcade players that are like, young punks. Okay, YPs are what us Singaporeans call them, right? And this ties back
mm,
to like
mm,
wider Singaporean culture in general. We have these like
mm,
wannabe young punks, like gangster kind of stuff, kind of people. Okay, like they
mm,
wear ADLV, like they dye their hair, they have like ear piercings, that kind of stuff, you know.
mm,
So
mm,
they'll be the ones to like play maximum tune, and
mm.
they'll be like wheel slamming and then just like shouting curse words in the middle of the arcade, you know. that's
Those people. Yeah, those people I've seen.
and
Well,
it's a
not
meme.
exactly like punks. They're not exactly like young punks like that, but like I've seen like childs do that in Indo. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
same expressions were had.
My God.
Anyway, to go back to like my whole fucking point, basically like owners don't care, and can't care really. Actually, I think like they just can't handle such manpower. So we have to clean it on our own. We just like so basically we have to like strip a my cap naked, and we have to like scrub that shit.
Wait, y'all
Scrub
actually
it.
like take that stuff apart?
Yeah. From
Yikes,
the
damn.
buttons, from well, it's not like one person. It's like my whole community of like 15 people. So we just like this dismantle the whole as buttons, unscrew the buttons. We do some like light cleanings on the screen.
My
Uh,
life.
add like some loop to the. You know how my sensors are? It's basically like one of those flaps, the metal flaps that detects the button press.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
need to like add you need to like add loops into it because like if you don't add loops into it, like it would be super like rough to touch, and then like you need to fucking press you need to like punch the button for it to register, and it gets super bad. Place tilts were had
You have to
with like
loop my
yeah
buttons
yeah
like you have to loop keyboards.
yeah.
Oh my fucking
So
god.
you're going on be like, oh, keyboard, this is hard maintenance. You need to loop them. Fuck you. I loop arcade caps. Fuck off.
Do you have a mechanical keyboard?
I do.
It's like blue.
Have you ever have you ever seen my streams?
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, okay, no, okay. You know what? Better question. What is under your mechanical keyboard? Like, what are the switches?
Red.
Red.
The, I'm not good at mecha keyboards, but I know that the color is red. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, it's red. All right, it's red. It's probably red. So reds are linear, kind of. So you don't really loop your keys, right?
No, I don't.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Bro. Okay. So, but yeah, like arcade maintenance is actually like I don't think it should fall on the players of the game to kind of actually. Now that I mention it.
It shouldn't, but like
it shouldn't fall upon the consumer. Yeah, like it shouldn't fall upon the rhythm game.
Yeah,
players.
I guess it's just like dedication. It's both like dedication on our end and like arcade caps just like needing the extra mile of attention.
Yeah.
You want to know how often I should be maintaining my sound for text controller? 2 weeks. I've never done anything to it since 2016. I'm too lazy to open my sound text controller up. Bro. I've never done any maintenance on it. It's like so fucking crinkly. I'm too lazy to like unscrew everything.
Just do it.
The buttons. Too lazy,
man.
man.
Plays the input delay. Yeah.
But I can just get good. Consider this, I can just get good.
Bruh, my god. But yeah, I don't think it should fall upon personally. Like I don't think it should fall upon the consumer to have to fix the arcade machine that they pay for.
Yeah, like in an ideal world, it should not. But here we are. I guess it's better. I guess it's like better for us in the end because like we can just like now that we know how the caps work, we can just like do the extra mile of care that the arcade caps need. Yes. We can like go into places where like arcade stuffs will not touch ever. So basically, if the arcade stuff will not like clean anything further than like the surface, maybe if you bug them really badly, or if you are super close to them, maybe they'll like deep clean their shit like once in like six months or some shit.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully.
They only clean the surface, and that leaves it up to us to like the people who actually play arcade to clean them, and that's like just like the culture of stuffs in Indo. We have to like actually go in and clear stuffs. Like it's not even in my mind. Also in Sound Vortex, we also have like people who just like yo, can I like maintenance your shit? So like arcades open at 9. Our arcades open at 10 in Indo, and like we'd come at 8 just to clean shit up, 2 hours. And then like we take a bath in there because like we all like
you have
kids.
Showers in arcades?
No, we take showers on like people's houses near the arcade.
What?
Are you fucking?
What?
We live in a communal society. Anyway.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? How? What? Seriously? Goddamn. That's like, no, bruh.
Shut up.
No, for real, cause like I have to like go all the way to like central of Singapore to like play an arcade game. Like, okay, sure, I may not like clean the machines there, but I definitely don't go to like anyone's house near the arcades just to like do anything.
I mean, it's not that we came explicitly to take a shower or anything.
I mean,
it's just that
that's fair, but still.
With them may as well. Yeah. Anyway, like we do that. We come at 8, 2 hours before the arcade opens. Clean the shit. Then we open up the arcade and then everyone plays. Win-win for both us and the arcade, I suppose. And like that. Basically, but if you work hard like cleaning arcades, like different arcades, you would immediately like be recognized by the arcade staff, and they may like pull up some sick promos for you. So yeah.
Sick what now?
Some sick promos. Basically, they would. Basically, like I've had like some moments where.
Promos.
So basically, there were some times where like I was like a quite prominent member in our arcade, the arcade I frequent at, and basically when we would all like gather up, the arcade manager was just like, "Yo, we have like some free voucher promos. You all battle over this, and then like sure, free money, and then we all like make an impromptu tournament.
You're on that
We call
flex.
everyone. Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
that's
Like
fun shit. That's fun.
I come in at like 11 and like yo, we have like some tickets. You wanna like host an event, and I'm calling 20 people. Yo, fucking come here. Tickets are coming. Promos are here, and then like 20 people came in. I mean that was like
Hello,
on the
Gopshad.
time.
You came in.
Yeah,
You came. No, just chat. Someone who came in like 5 minutes before we were supposed to end.
I guess we continue. I guess we're gonna continue talking.
I mean, we can do like another
yeah.
half an hour, like, right? I think. I bet. Okay, so
Yeah.
here's another thing. Here's another thing about like arcade maintenance and like the people who actually go to arcades is that sometimes the people who clean the arcade cabinets know more about the than the maintenance people.
Yeah, no shit.
Which is, oh, I don't want to ruin it, but I followed you. Oh, no. It's thanks for the follow, Gopchan. Arigato.
Goodbye, whoever that is.
So you aren't at 69 followers anymore. Unfortunate. Man. No. Don't worry about it. So, actually, you know what? I don't think I was going anywhere with that topic anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you were saying about like arcade people know more about like this stuff.
I don't think I was going anywhere with that topic at all. So
I'm going to like add like something. I'm going to like add like a very tiny bit of info, and that is too because like we have like info from like people who have actually played the games in Japan and they know shit basically. We just regard them as like gods. As far as I'm concerned, they're gods who know how to like snap the finger. Everything is proper now. Like I learned how to unstuck a how to unstuck a my button from like a Japanese person. Don't even know who you are on Twitter. Thank you very much.
Sometimes our relationship with the Japanese community is a little bit jeopardized. The most famous incident definitely being the Denpuchi incident.
Okay, you go.
Alright.
I don't want to remember the shit. You go, but Denpuchi.
Oh my god. Okay, so what happened? What happened was that basically we had this entire incident in Singapore where a really popular player in our country, right? Called Saltify. I think. I'm not sure if it was just Saltify, but he's the number one player in Singapore.
Yeah.
And apparently he had been to explain this whole incident, I'm going to have to explain Pandora's box. The Pandora's box mechanic in My Finale. So the Pandora's box.
I think I remember this. Yeah, I think I remember this. Okay, you go, and I think I know what you're talking about.
No, just correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. The Pandora's box mechanic is a mechanic that allows you to play the last so-called the last 7 songs, the boss tracks of
in the whole series, by the way, the whole
series of My Mind.
Basically, after that song, the series ends, and like there's a new series coming on.
Yep.
On My Mind, but okay, yeah.
My Mind 2, Electric Boogaloo, also known as My Mind DX. So, what ended up happening was they had this unlock system where you had to get a passing grade, an S, on every single one of the songs, which are the 6 songs. So those being, the first one was a little bit meta. I think it was QZ Cargo Requiem. Then FFT. Was it?
FFT, QZ Cargo, Schwarzlight, FFT.
Schwarzschild first? Was it? Wait, no, we're not going in order. Okay. Schwarzschild, FFT, Raikiri,
QZ Cargo, Emperor, and one more thing that I forget.
One more. Wasn't Raikiri. We already mentioned Raikiri.
Yeah, right? I'm looking up Pandora box right now.
Okay.
We have Google.
Alright, we'll do. And the last song was called Pandora's Paradox with 2 X's, so you know that it's extra edgy.
Oh, it's Elia Ejecta.
Oh, Elia Ejecta.
Yeah. The Blackie versus Blackie song.
Blackie Man versus
Black Keith
God.
versus
Man
White Queen.
versus people. Man versus everyone. Man versus himself. Man versus.
Black Keith versus White Cooler, which is his Black Key in reverse.
My God. So what
Okay,
ended up happening?
anyway.
Yeah. So you had to S all the songs in Pandora's Paradox to get to the Pandora's Box to get to the final song, which is called Pandora's Paradox, which is by far, even in the sequel, the hardest song in the game. It is the only song to be labeled a level 15 as a remaster.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-mm-mm.
this song is infamous because it's insanely difficult. It has a lot of gimmicks. It has a lot of jacks, trills, whatever you want to name it. Whatever you want to name it, it's probably got them in there. And if you didn't clear this song, you wouldn't get the song, and all of the songs that you have S before would be wiped out because you get a key for each song that you clear with an S, right? Or like a double S or a triple. I think it was an S, just an S. 97%. All of the keys would
Yeah,
get
97.
wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the keys
Mm-mm-mm.
would get wiped out, and you would have to restart the whole expedition from scratch. Now, someone out there realized that if you unplug the machine early enough before the record of you failing the song got uploaded into the server, if you turned off the machine before it got uploaded, it wouldn't get uploaded and you would keep all of your keys while being able to play Pandora's Paradox again and again and again until you manage to unlock the song eventually. If you're good enough. Or if you're not good enough, you could try like 2,000 times and still not succeed. That's besides the point. What the point of this was in Singapore, our first rated ranked player was caught to have done this, turning off the machine before the data got uploaded into the server kind of incident, and got called out for it basically. And a lot of I think he was called out by some Japanese players as well. So he accused some of the Japanese players of also committing denpuchi, which is the name we call it, which literally means electricity cutting off, or puchi being the onomatopoeia for disconnecting, denpuchi, right? So there ended up being a little bit of a myth, like a quarrel between Singaporean and Japanese players for a bit. Some could see where they were coming from, some couldn't see, because a lot of people argued that it wasn't fair that some people managed to get Pandora's Paradox with Denpuchi while others had to try really hard and play all of the songs. And eventually some people started blaming Sega as well for implementing such a system in the first place, because such a system was obviously made for veteran arcade players and not for people who just begun in the game and can't hang on to their lives for whatever reason. So this ended up creating a gigantic rift between players, non-players, whatever your opinions were on the game. Like people just eventually drifted apart, especially since it was the end of like this particular series as well. So I'd say that didn't help much either. So what this ended up doing was disconnect the community and like kind of the international relations between each of the people within the community. It's a really sad case of a system that's designed to make you spend more money on the rhythm game and improve your skills within, even if it's like an absurd standard to live up to, because originally it was just the master of the song, which people already thought were hard enough. Like it can't get any more difficult than this.
And then the 14 plus happened.
Yeah, then they added the remaster of the songs that were already really hard to begin with. So this game ended up not even being intermediate player friendly. It just ended up being difficult for the sake of being difficult, and that's where a lot of like the overcharted memes also come from.
Yeah, basically, like, if the 14 plus charts are like at best meme haha funny haha funny overcharts. The only funny one being Schwartz Light, which just pulls up a fucking fragrance in the middle of nowhere. Remember that shit?
Reference to another song all of a sudden.
It just pulls up like a fragrance in the middle of a song. Just no cap. Just pull up a fragrance. No cues, no anything. And at worst, it destroys a whole song's identity. That one being FFT. I'm so salty that they destroyed FFT. Anyway, so the whole ASCII thing happened again. The whole ASCII thing happened again, and like you have to unlock keys for each song, so you have to like play the level, the remaster of the previously mentioned Pandora Paradox with 2 X's. But it's now remastered, so it's like harder plus basically. But now the requirements for you to open to like get a key for each of these 6 Pandora box songs are now went from like, oh, clear S on this song into like some esoteric bullshit. Like you have to clear every
All the
single
songs.
challenge track in the game. You have to clear every single track with like my mascots on it.
You have
You
to
have
play
to clear
every
every
single song with V in the name.
with V, including that scythe because it has a T, because scythe S has a THE on it. You have to like end a song in .70 something, which who the fuck would have known?
It's so
And
terrible. It's genuinely.
we're relying on like once again we're relying on like the community, but like the community is also fucking tired. So they're like I talks about like trying to just hide shit which did not pass. And then the whole Pandora paradox and then the whole Pandora paradox remaster level 15 happened again, and then the Denpuchi 2 happened again, because like if you lose the Pandora paradox remaster, the same thing happened again. You lose all
People
of your
just got
keys.
tired. People just got tired of like the whole thing, you know? Like first we have to go through some esoteric bullshit, and then we have to go through more of that, but in like a different context. Like it's a competition at this point. What the hell? You know?
And eventually, like I'll just say like this is Sega's fault.
It's
Yeah.
Sega's fault. It's
Mm,
they didn't really handle like the end of their they didn't really handle
yeah.
the end of their game, like their series, like the
Series. Yeah.
game well, and that's what ended up happening. Even though they like made
Yeah.
a promise to not overchart songs, they still went ahead and did it. And some of the Japanese players got so frustrated that they ended up just
Yeah.
quitting the game wholesale.
Yeah. SMN stopped playing the game because of SMN stopped playing the game. And like some other people I remember just stopped playing the game altogether because like of the whole ass thing happening.
Yeah,
Granted, Pandora Paradox was a very awesome very awesome like last swirl of my mind. It's like it's hard. It's like overcharged in a good way, I feel. Like it's kind of interesting to both watch and play, even if it's like super hard to play. And basically after that, after like playing the whole as Pandora Paradox, if you manage to pass the song, you get to play like a post credit song called like "Believe the Rainbow," which is like that's some good reference in there. Like I think like there's like one guy here who are like finished Pandora Paradox, and then like he fucking played Believe the Rainbow, and he's fucking cried after playing it because like everything just floods back in. Anyway, we have now like passed the whole ass incidents, and we've went there. The My DX doesn't really have anything like that, except it's going to have something like that because of the whole what's the name of the thing that you just told me before
Dojo.
we start the whole thing. The whole dojo happened, and I don't even know what will people react to because I've never
I
updated myself in like
I
arcade
really like
stuff.
to re-emphasize the point that this wasn't any of the players' fault. It was definitely
Mm.
Sega's fault, I think,
Yeah,
because the
yeah, it
whole
is Sega's fault.
because like even though like Denpuchi was committed, like obviously there's no like humane, there's no like way to save like your own time. Like if you're playing at an arcade, obviously you're not there for your time, but there's
Mm.
just no justifiable like reason for why they had to
Mm.
make the whole thing such a pain in the ass to get through, other than they want to make money. And okay, yeah, sure,
Mm.
they want to make money. That's fine. We're giving them money every single time we play My Mind. No shit. But like, still, it's such a blatant cash grab that it just stops being justifiable.
Yeah.
Like
And
you
like
can say like it's skill
arcade rhythm
based, right?
games, yeah. Arcade rhythm games alone are like well known enough for their like super long ass convoluted unlock shit.
Yeah, Groove
Like
Coaster has an entire thing where you need to get like an S on every single chart sim. easy, normal, and hard before you can get to the extra stages, which is, let's
Yeah,
face
which
it,
is
the
which
thing
which is
that
fuck
everyone's there
you.
for.
Yeah, fuck you. And like Bemani chats where you have to like play a game and play like another Bemani game to get a song in like the game that you actually want to play.
Oh yeah, that was the
Uh,
thing with My and Trunism as well, right? But that was just
yeah.
titles, so
That's just like that was just title. No, like but like when there's like flow infections in sound text where you have to like play a song in DDR to get it into sound text,
yeah,
and like
bro.
it sucks to for people in like in Indo and other countries which doesn't really have like those things at once. So we have to like go to arcade A to play DDR and then go to arcade B to play sound text. And arcade A and arcade B is like fucking 20 kilometers away from each other.
Some shit.
So I went there, suck balls, but at least it's just a grinding issue.
It's
Like
like, you know, the Avengers kind of thing, the most ambitious crossover of the century.
they're fucking wrong. They're fucking wrong, baby.
Wait, what?
They're fucking wrong.
Why?
Crossovers.
What up?
No Avengers being the whole Avengers being the big boy crossovers. No, fuck you, DDR and Son Full Text.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Crossovers, baby.
No, there's so many
Fucking
crossover within rhythm games.
yeah.
Like,
The fun
it's
part.
amazing. Also, someone in your chat just asked why Kazoo.
Why Kazoo? That's Tori's thing, man. Welcome to my
I just
my
got this Kazoo
co-host
yesterday
Tori.
because it was my birthday. Like,
So
I just turned
happy
21 yesterday.
happy belated birthday, Kazoo boy, Kazoo Adler.
Kazoo Adler, bet.
Yep, you know Kazoo Adler now. Happy birthday, Kazoo Adler. And now like he's basically his own thing, and I am regretting making a podcast with him now. Anyway, that happened. Anyway, that happened.
Yeah, so you know, more of this to come in future episodes. For sure.
He's going to like record. He's going to record like Kazoos in every single.
Yeah, we might hold one this Friday, right?
Yeah, we hold one. What do you mean this? Oh, this is the start of a new week. Holy shit! My sense of day is lost. Yeah,
Thanks,
you're
Ron
right. Yeah, on
Remora,
Friday.
for follow. It's bless
On
you.
on a Friday, you're right. Yeah, on a
Friday,
and
down a fucking on a Friday night.
You better not.
I'm not gonna
Or maybe
make another Friday Night Funkin' reference. We could talk about all of the problems with Friday Night Funkin', but y'all already know Friday Night Funkin' has problems.
no, people don't know. That's the problem.
Wait, what?
They're not exactly people who watch Etienne's videos on why FNF is problematic.
I mean,
See,
well,
Ram doesn't know.
okay, so brief summary. Read note the notes that they read, they do that at like they do it wrongly. They read the notes wrongly. So that ends up in a lot of missed notes and like lack of care about accuracy. Which yeah?
We're going to like have a mini call out by doing like a whole ass section about like what's wrong with FNF because a lot of people in SGPT plays FNF, mainly like Stian and Sleepy. They play FNF. And I think they're going to like shank us tomorrow if we were to shit talk this game.
Shank us? Nah, we about to drop the hottest. We about to drop the hottest call out. Okay, look, no publicity is bad publicity.
I'm going to tell you a better rhythm game to play, baby.
Quaver?
No, 2DX.
If I play my kazoo hard enough, they can't shank me. Exactly. That's the best part about this. If I play the kazoo hard enough, they can't shank me at all.
As you can see, our podcast is basically like a timer until we will eventually be derailed into Kazu show off with Tori and whoever is in the chat. So yeah, the timer is now 1 minute, 1 hour and 23 minutes. Let's see if we can get like a better time before we get derailed.
I think we can stop at like 10:30, right? Probably.
10:30 your time, okay. Yeah, sure.
11:30 your time.
Or... No, it's 9:30. It's 9:30 my time. My time is older than yours.
Oh yeah.
Why do time zones exist?
My god.
As far as I'm concerned, it's duck. That's enough.
And I have to wake up at 5 or 6 or somewhere around there. Bloody hell, I hate this. I hate having a day job. I hate being a detective. I just want to detect beats.
Just wanna click shit, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Clickety clackety. But that segues us into our next topic, which is perfect play versus clear play. Which is great because it's almost, if not pretty much impossible to pursue a perfect play in terms of FNF.
Are we going to like in general or specifically in
In
that
general,
fucking?
it's
Okay.
pretty much like it's almost impossible to get like a perfect play in Friday Night Funkin' because of the way that they read their notes. I think.
Yeah, I think I've seen that opinion also. Regarding the whole as perfect flip is just like clean play. This is like a whole ass thing to talk about because like you see people like repeating song when like they I feel one, whoops, and go back again, you do the whole shit. I fail one, and go back again, you do the whole shit.
So the
And like it
difference,
sucks.
yeah.
It sucks for like everyone. It sucks for you as the one who's doing that. And I personally feel that like that's not something that perfectly it's not something that you have to chase because like let's face it, we all suck at the game. We all suck. Unless you like the top 0.5 percenters of players who can like who can like PUC, you can like just perfect clear on command. You're not gonna like go for a perfect clear. It's something that you grind. Perfect
I'm
play is
quite
something that you
fine
have
with
to like
that.
actively go for.
It's
And to think that some people out there think that, oh, you have to like perfect on the shit, which is like unfortunately popularized by Osu, which is the most popular rhythm game out there.
which is
It sucks.
terrible. It's a terrible precedent to set because then it sets like expectations that you have to.
Hmm.
You're either really good or you're nothing at all. It's a terrible thing to. It's a terrible thing to think, and it's like demoralizing towards even intermediate players or like even just like above average but still not like all the way at the top players. It's a terrible thing to do to people who actually really want to get into rhythm games.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like
And this is why I don't like Citus as a whole. I don't like Osu scoring thing. I don't like anything with excessive combo shit. I don't like Adofai at all. Fuck you, Adofai.
I know,
You
right?
you're a good game. Hey, anyway, have you killed that one level?
I kill all the levels. What do you mean? Wink.
Did, okay then.
No, but I,
I'm
I legit
seeing.
spent so much time on like all those Adobe levels. You should see me
I'm
mod like 2
expecting
weeks ago.
another team content about that.
Bet
Ran is asking, do you find it hard? Hard about what, Ran? What is hard? What's the hard thing?
credits and
But like
options by Frums are in Adobe. I got into credits via FNF.
it's it's as hard as any keyboard VSRGs can be, which is like depends on the song. But I think it's
It's not
you think.
necessarily a
Huh,
DSRG. It was
are you fucking
originally a
sure?
USRG. DSRG stands for down scrolling rhythm game. USRG stands for up scrolling rhythm games, where the notes go either down or up. Just for posterity's sake. So it's not
Hmm,
like it's it's as difficult as a typical USRG/DSRG. Yes, but
hmm.
the thing is, their control, like their input system, is so laggy that it's fundamentally unplayable if you want to get like a perfect score.
It's down. And like that's like one option where you literally cannot get like a perfect score because it is mechanically impossible unless you like an actual, you know, unless you're like an actual machine. So like a perfect play, motherfucker of a person. But in general, like perfect play suck ass. Don't if there's like someone else in here who is new to rhythm games and is going, I'm not getting good enough scores. Just go for it, man.
Clear
Maybe
plays
like
are all you
yeah.
need to get to like a certain level. Okay, let's say that 80% in my mind is a clear. 97% in my mind is what most people would consider a clear.
A clear.
But a perfect play is what perfect players would consider a clear, which is terrible for morale because it's like expecting yourself to get like an A1 on every single exam. It's just
Yeah.
not healthy. It's not healthy for yourself. It's not healthy if you actually want to enjoy rhythm games. It's
Alien
not like,
just went into my shit and just like, I like Citus. I like Citus. I like Citus the game.
oh yeah,
I don't like
well,
Citus the gameplay. Like Citus the gameplay, like actual gameplay where like touch shit, things are scrolling down is okay, but like I don't fight with the scoring systems at all.
oh yeah, you like Cytus? Well, do you like Cyton?
Cython is like the simulator, right? You custom
Cyton
chats.
these nuts, also known the simulator Cytoid.
What the fuck is Cython then?
Cyton these nuts.
I'm making a solo podcast next week. I'm making a solo podcast. You can't fucking stop me now. I'll just like cover your part of the banner really hard.
Mooks
So
says
it's only like
Mooks says that makes no sense. I want to die. Run Remora says blocked. Verse says beautiful. I am in the zone. You can't. I am unthrowable. You can't throw me away now. You can't get rid of me ever. I am integral. I'm here to stay.
Mooks, I'll shank him. Okay, when I come to Singapore, I'll shank him. Y'all better wait. Anyway, about this whole last thing, to go back about like the whole clear play versus perfect play, generally speaking, you should be able, like, you shouldn't just like go out and like, oh, this is technically clear, guys. Like, there's like a standard to hold. Like, surely you want to like maybe like you at a level where you can comfortably get a 9.5. You can get like a 98 on level 13 pluses in my mind. So that's your clear. But like get some proper standards on your clear play, but don't like overthink yourself and to just I need to be perfect in every single thing I play. Just go play the game. This is like a precedent I often see in mobile game players because like they either they came from Osu or like they came from Excitus, which both scoring system heavily favors perfect play, which suck as for new players, and I just advise for you to just play the game.
Stop making no miss a niche thing. Start making it an actual thing. Thank you. But sincerely, Tori.
Are you going to fucking make this a thing now?
Yes.
8 more minutes. 8 more minutes of kazoo. Closing time. Closing time.
But seriously, stop making it taboo or like de-incentivize players to like put no fail onto their gameplay because it's terrible. It's a terrible thing to do. Start incentivizing people to get better plays. Don't punish people for wanting to make life for themselves easier.
That's like something I have a problem with like those games I've mentioned on. Landis mentioned on my chat that like that's nice to be honest. I'm super casual, super accessible to play my in the arcade when glove people are watching. It happens and like it's something that you have to like live through it, I guess. But they don't bite, Alan. I understand that it can get like super. Oh, this is going to be another spiel about like arcade culture.
Bet.
So like, unlike what you've seen, we don't bite. We don't like bite people who like suck at the game, basically.
It's the same thing like internationally, I think. Like in Indonesia, people don't bite. They'll be happy to teach you. But in Singapore, people don't bite for different reasons because if you play terribly, most people are just too lazy to care. They have their own lives. Nobody's gonna judge you for like being new to the game. We've all been there. Genuinely, we've all been there.
And there's also like an issue which I'm sure Lan and other casual players can relate, which is like you too scared to like ask for your turn. Have you ever encountered this issue?
Wait,
both as like the guy, you being like super casual that like you are like too scared to like ask for your turn and when you play an arcade.
Oh yeah, definitely.
See, Lance is definitely yeah. It's like an ongoing issue in like arcade communities right now where we just have to like constantly turn back and say, "Yo, you want to play? You want to play every single track?" Because we often scare people away. But please don't be intimidated. We're not here to like bite you or anything. Just ask nicely. And if
Unless
they
you
like
ask
see bad
nice,
things on it,
unless you ask nicely for them to bite you, then there's like a maybe like a 30% chance, I think.
there's also a problem with you. Anyway, you can just ask really nicely.
For them to bite
What
you?
are you fucking kidding me? Uh, oh, this is the last stretch of 5 minutes is going to be a delirious storyteller and an increasingly desperate frog to just end the fucking podcast right now. What a time to be had. Anyway, Ran, just ask people really nicely. Yo, mind if I play? If your arcade has like a queue system, which mine does, you can use them, and please remind them that you're queuing.
There's a queue system
Uh,
in Japan. There's a queue system, and I can say that much. There's a queue system in Japan where they have like a list
yeah,
on a paper where you write it down like your username, and they'll
yeah,
follow that list.
yeah.
There's no
There's a
such
queue
thing in
system
Singapore.
in Indo also. You don't have a queue system in
No, we
Singapore?
just follow by memory.
Oh, okay, your fault then.
My
Well,
fault.
to think
My
that
fault for like all of
to,
Singapore. How dare
to
you?
think that a first world country is losing out on
Oh
like
man.
agriculture to a third world country, you're losing out, man. Anyway, we follow like Japan. In Indo, we follow like Japan's paper queue. If there's like a lot of people playing, we just like pull up the paper and like, just write names and
Run
who's gonna play,
Remora
who's gonna
just
play.
Run Remora just said on my chat, Sing is going to open his frog mouth and take a bite of me.
And when I come to Singapore, I will.
It's kind of
This is a,
kinky.
this is a threat. He's going to die.
It's a threat. Damn, make it a promise.
I'm ending the podcast right now. I'm ending the shit.
Dude, it's like 3 minutes ago. Okay. 3 minutes ago. Just 3 minutes. Right. So what's the
Okay, we
last?
can.
What's the last thing? What's the last thing?
I don't know. Like we're still like talking about like arcade culture.
Yeah.
So
So like a
we can.
list, right? Like y'all have a
Yeah.
list.
So.
Y'all basically follow the
Mm-hmm.
list. It's a good
Yeah.
system to have. I can see like why
Mm,
people would like
mm.
want to do that. Just
Yeah, turns out like being organized is a good thing.
yeah, because
As
being
as you
organized is a
know.
good thing, as I would know, right? It's not like my room is like a complete
Mm,
mess or
mm.
anything,
So
right?
you got cut.
Perhaps it's not like my room is a mess or anything. I think
Mm.
probably.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. My room's not a mess. It's
Definitely.
definitely very neat. Things are placed properly everywhere. I don't have paper lying everywhere around my room.
Anyway, yes.
So as you can see,
I don't.
being good at
So
rhythm games
basically,
doesn't
like,
mean yeah,
okay, one last like
yeah.
anecdote in Indo
I bet.
before we end the shit right now.
Yeah.
Basically, in
Anyone
Indo,
you
like,
want to rate?
uh, later, ah. later. Basically, like one
Okay.
last anecdote that I want to like share in Indo because like Indo queues get super dumb. We queue with everything. Like we queue with names, we queue with like sandals, we queue with like shit, and then like there's times where like someone's someone's things were like stolen because like they want to queue faster, shit and stuff like that. So yeah, queues in Indo can do like quite well, but it's definitely a better system than not having a queue. So it's also like in a good. It's also like in something. It's also like in a good fun. If like you got caught like stealing, if you get caught like stealing someone else's queue, but like just eating with just like like hiding the pants that they used to queue or some shit, which definitely happened to me. I stole someone else's like uh I stole someone else's pen that they used to queue, and like I've written a whole ass queue but without this guy's name on it to queue faster. So if you're still there, I'm so sorry. I wrote your name over. Like I fucking like wrote a whole ass. I wrote a whole ass queue without this person's name on it.
curb your
Just so I can like play
confessionals.
the game faster. Yeah, this is a last minute confessional booth for me before I end the game. I end the podcast. But yes, I have written a full ass queue without this guy's person on because like I was pissed with this guy so much that I just skip his name. I wrote everything without him. So I did that. I'm so sorry. I think like our grudges are over. Come up to your house and like kiss you in the boo boo. But I did that. So the queue system isn't like always safe because like there's people like me who wants to fuck people up,
Okay, you know
who
what?
are
One last
willing to
confessional from me
abuse.
too then. One last
Okay.
confessional from me. So, I've been playing Groove Coaster ever since
Mm.
2013. 20,
Fuck. Okay.
2013, okay? Or like
Okay.
2014. And
Mm.
there was this, take note, okay? I was like 13, 14, maybe 15 like during
Mm.
this time. I'm 21 now. But back then I had this penchant for being like really over dramatic with my plays in Groove Coaster. So I would like kind of like slam the buttons, and I think like I ended up breaking the button one time. So
Mm.
that happened. I
No,
think
no,
some
no, it's okay. No, no, it's okay.
I
We've
was
all been there.
yeah, so that don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad if you've done that, because like we've all been there, you know.
Mm-mm.
Don't worry about it.
The tuny face
Yeah,
happens to all of us.
I had a really really chuny face. Did it really help that we actually had clans in Singapore? Yeah, we had
You have
clans
what?
for my mind. We had clans for my mind, like legit. We had like entire
Oh, yeah,
groups.
we do too in here.
Yeah, so
Like,
like that kind of bolstered the Chunibyo a lot.
yeah, some people are just like loose in the head.
There was some yabai moments.
Rhythm game tune is it different in your chat, Baran? Yes, rhythm game tune is it fucking different.
Yeah.
Some dude like picked a fight with like another whole ass people and it just sucked
Yeah, rhythm
ass.
game Chunies
Like,
hit different.
like why the fuck are you getting super hyped up over a rhythm game, over a baby game? This man, this is a laundromat. I'd often say.
Babies can't play rhythm games, but you're right.
Don't take your fun outside the laundromat. This is where people go to wash their hands.
And
Uh,
clothes. Please remember to wash your hands after playing rhythm games, especially in this COVID climate.
yeah, because like some people can get really fucking gunky.
Yeah.
I'm
Whoa.
looking at you people who are sweating so hot at the Sound Vortex knobs that like it's so yucky for me to play. I had that happen to me and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back home. I'll play on my con.
God.
He's
So
so
yeah, so that's about.
nasty.
I think that's about it for today, right? Like,
That's a good pilot episode.
yeah, that's a
It
good
did.
part. It's we had an entire. Okay, wait, ver in my chat. One time, some dude was eating cheese fries with chili sauce and playing my.
Mm.
Imagine
Gloves or no gloves? Okay,
gloves or no
question. Gloves or
gloves.
no gloves? We're waiting. We're waiting.
You have to smudge the chili sauce all across the screen. That makes it smoother and stickier. If you wanna like, if it makes for better tap detection
Okay,
with
so
gloves,
he's
fingerless
eating the thing
gloves,
with his gloves,
fingerless
and then
gloves.
he just went into touching the thing
Look,
immediately after.
sometimes you need your screen to be a little bit stickier. You need like the grip, like the.
You never need that. Shut the fuck up. You
You
never
know,
need
I'm
a more
just
sticky.
like, imagine the sauce on the screen, like the leftover sauce, and then like you have your gloves sliding across the screen, and you see like those little like short bits of like cloth fiber left on the screen, and that's the kind of play quality you want, like that's the kind of tactile sensation that comes with playing my mind.
Really, no, it really is the Wild West. And I thought Singapore was civilized. Singapore's not civilized as I turned out to be.
Singapore civilized? No, Singapore civilized. It's just me, Tori Adler, the scum VTuber.
Only one civilized person out there.
Yeah,
Exactly
definitely.
one person.
It's me. It's me.
It's only you.
I'm the fucking I am the chaotic. I'm the chaotic evil.
You were the civilization.
I would
And I'm
like
still,
yeah.
Ran is saying, "Sing if you ever go to SG and we play my I will get first." Stop right there. Don't say anything else. I will shank you.
Sorry, give me a second. I can't find my kazoo. Damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So
Someone said it's a good idea.
I will play the kazoo while playing my and call it multitasking.
Okay, bet. Go on. Go off, King.
No, I won't. I'm gonna run out of breath.
But anyway,
Yeah.
someone said it's a good idea by Ran on my chat. Ran, if that happens, I'm going to like blame Tori. I'm going to like throw him off a cliff.
Bet.
I don't think I can. I'm like 150
And also,
centimeters.
there's no cliffs in Singapore.
Yeah, but like I can throw you up into like from someone as HDB. I think that's like the furthest I can get into a cliff in Singapore.
You can throw me off my groove if you try. Ha! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm also like 150 centimeters.
Sorry, Tori, take one for the team. Bet. No, so that's the. I think I'm gonna end the podcast here, just so like I won't get murdered. Oh, someone on your chat.
Elin told Geo is to the end of the time. I'll beat you up like I said earlier. Come on, beat me up.
Oh my
Come
god.
Here. If you unmute on Discord, I will like throw you away. I will like toss you into another channel.
I was reading.
You think you got anything on me?
So,
if you unmute, I'm going to throw the fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the podcast before this ends in murder. Thanks for coming to the first pilot episode of Curb Your BPM. This has been
a time.
You have anyone?
It's definitely a time.
It's a time. This has been an experience.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you're wrong, Tori. There's cliff in SG. You just gotta find it.
Okay, where's the cliff? Find me. Show me on the map where the cliff is.
I don't know where the cliff is. I really don't want to find out either. So
do you even have a mountain?
I think we might have a mountain.
Do you even have a mountain in Singapore? I'm asking for. Do you even have a mountain in Singapore?
We have Mount Everest, I guess.
In Singapore? You sure?
No, not Mount Everest. Mount Faber. We call it Mount Faber. But Mount Everest is in some other country.
And it's not in Singapore. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean we have fake mountains, man? This is getting out of hand. Wait. It's getting out of hand.
I forgot to change the title, but I was supposed to change this to Curb Your BPM. There we go.
Wait, what?
No. As in like my meme overlay. But yeah, I just put on the BPM. I just put on the BGM. We have hills. I mean, we have Bukit Gombak, we have Bukit Batu, we have Bukit Timau,
Yeah.
Bukit
Yeah, I'll throw you off there. Then.
Bet. Right. You have anyone who we should like meet or something?
Let's see. Who is streaming right now?
I have no clue. I don't really want to open Twitch.
You don't use Twitch.
I'm using the multi-stream thing. You know?
I have like some tabs open, so.
You know what? Just suggest someone to read and I'll do it.
You wanna go to Terra? I guess.
Oh, I forgot Terra's VTuber carrots, right?
VTuber carrots, yeah.
I just don't remember how to spell it.
Yeah, she plays like a lot of shootman games, but like she's also like a very music person, so.
I forgot how to spell VTuber carrots.
Yeah. I'll type it on the chat. Please. I have like the multi-stream.
Please, okudasai.
Oh, you wanna go to Shadow instead? Maybe Shadow can.
Shadow? Oh yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay. Shadow.
Okay, we go. And
thanks for. By the way, thanks for coming to the stream. This has been Tori and Sync.
Frogman himself.
The Frogman himself, and we are signing out.
Thank you for coming, baby.